and happy holidays. I'm Dr. William Wallace, and I'm the principal of the best school in the universe, the California School of the Arts, San Gabriel Valley. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our virtual holiday showcase. In a typical year, we would be gathering together for the annual family holiday tree lighting celebration in collaboration with the City of Hope, the Duarte Unified School District, and the City of Duarte, in addition to performing at Descanso Gardens' Enchanted Forest of Light. Needless to say, we miss these experiences, and we hope that we'll be able to resume these traditions next year. Let's focus on tonight. In true CSArts-SGV fashion, we are making the best of this unique situation. We are bringing you a festive evening featuring the diverse talents of our incredible conservatories. Throughout the show, we'll share imaginative words of our creative writing students, performed by their peers, as well as seasonal performances and artistic presentations that showcase what our students have been learning this semester. So, sit back, cozy up in your favorite holiday PJs, and let's celebrate this special time of year together as we find inspiration and joy in watching the tremendous talents of our amazing students. Cheers.
I think that people are just flat out wrong when they say California is without seasons. I mean, we have mosquito season, allergy season, pumpkin spice season, and then winter. I'm partial to winter not just because I finally get to wear sweaters, but because winter in California is so undeniably unique. I like winter mornings because the mist billows over the hills to envelop the traffic on the freeway. The red lights blur and the sighing of the wind is just so calming, despite how actually dangerous it is to get where you need to be. I can't help but feel like I'm in an indie band's music video from the 80s. A good winter rain is a very beautiful experience. It begins with the weeping songs of mourning doves as they fly under the safety of a tree's bough, and then with the leaves swirling on the concrete from a shift in the wind. The sky turns a quiet blue before a steady percussion of rain cascades and builds to crash like cymbals on wet umbrellas. A glint of a purple lightning here, a roll of thunder there. An exquisite performance of worldly music and color combined. And of course, everybody needs a good dance in the rain. My favorite thing about rain, though, is the unique sound each drop makes. Like a choir, every voice is distinct, yet part of a whole. Decked in the shimmer of raindrops, they make their performances after the sun sets. They're classy that way.
Say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and humble. Ding dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. O'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On listen, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. O'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. On a listen, on without end, their joyful tone to every home. On a listen, on without end, their joyful tone to every home.
A frozen landscape lasts longer than a flowering one, and a painted girl lasts longer than a real one. Her skin is pale like winter, and like winter she is frozen but in acrylic paint. Her hand will never leave her cheek, and her dress will forever be red, and the cold creates an illusion. It's as if you took a single step into that snow-covered field behind your mother's house. You may as well be changing the entire world, running your filthy hands through an acrylic painting of a frozen girl. Stagnance can be seen in many ways, whether it's TV static or piles of folded clothes, unbrushed hair, or the smell of a beautiful woman's perfume. Loneliness, routine, depression, yearning, or maybe even familiarity. Because when you stare out at a frozen landscape, isn't it easier to just picture it that way forever than to watch as it sheds its frigid skin, exposing these limp and yellow extremities? Isn't it easier to just see a girl than to see a girl with all of her struggles? But no matter how many similarities winter and a painting of a girl have in common, ice will melt, and the girl will remain exactly how she was.
Oh, what I would give to open my mouth and feel a snowflake land softly on my tongue. Oh, what I would give to exhale and watch the air from my mouth disappear like a dragon's. Oh, what I would give to wake up to icicles on my windowsill and a foot of snow covering my driveway. But winter in Southern California is different, and snow in Southern California is but a figment. The only snow I've ever gotten were from the packing peanuts in my stocking, and we let them fall from the air like the snow that we're mocking. My winters were spent in basketball shorts, which combated the hot air from the failed pillow forts. My winters were spent in jackets and sweaters, which still left me toasty in 80-degree weather. Serotonin from Christmas parties fills me more than food, honey-baked ham stacked upon bread, and don't forget the pot roast stew. We buy our family's raffle tickets and pray for a prize, because what lies beneath the wrapping is always a fun surprise. In a plastic barrel are where the tickets are mixed up, but I'm the luckiest of all, so I wait eagerly for the call, because I know that my ticket's the one that'll be picked up. The giant glowing Christmas tree looms over the rest. The sparkles of red and white and green show the neighbors which tree is best. And as the clock strikes 12, we scream and we yell, because Christmas Day is here, and we've got stories to tell. Gifts are exchanged and exchanges are made, but the wrappers and bows still scatter the floors, leaving the aftermath of a hurricane. And after the Christmas party ends, we're all pooped out on the ground. But if you took a glimpse at our faces, all you'll see are upside-down frowns. Happy holidays, everyone.
I'll always remember the day. It was beautiful. Snowflakes gently kissed the tip of my nose. Bare branches fell underneath the weight of snow. Teeny footprints sprinkled upon the ground. Ice laced my frosty lashes. The wind was singing a mournful tune. Its shrieks could be heard from a distance. It bit through the many layers I wore, but it was okay because it was time. Crimson doors revealing a soft secret. It was then I saw you, the tiniest baby goat I had ever seen. Precious youth wobbling upon 4 legs, covered in brown speckled spots, the tiniest bleat, thin hooves that scarcely made a sound. It was an odd parallel to the mournful wind. Cutius Maximus was the name we gave you. Your mother, with her dying breath, pushed you along, but it was okay, for her power lives through you. I will always remember your mother. I will always remember the wind, and I will always remember your youth.
I take the same route to and from school every day. It's a monotony I've grown quite accustomed to. I've been doing it since the first day of kindergarten. The only difference is, instead of getting driven to my destination, I now walk the few blocks to my school. In the spring, it's a fairly pleasant stroll, especially when my neighbor's magnolia tree is in full bloom. The tree is tall, surpassing the roof of their house, and it gives the illusion that the white flowers are tiny. But when autumn comes around and the petals fall onto the concrete, I can see they span the length of my hand. Last year, I had summer school and had to do the walk in the dreadful heat. By the time I arrived at my destination, I was covered in sweat and my clothes clung to my body. But my favorite time of the year to do the walk is in winter. The cold is refreshing, especially when I'm late and have to walk a bit faster. That's all well and good, but seeing all the lights in winter is especially remarkable. Growing up, I didn't have the same fondness for the lights that I do now. I didn't understand them until I read about this city in Colombia that has displayed lights along its river since 1967. It's not so much about adorning your house with colorful bulbs as it is having a sense of community and camaraderie. When I leave school and turn the corner and see my entire block lit up, I'm again reminded of why winter walks are the best walks to take.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Amid all the chaos of the world, the snow continues to fall. It creates a white blanket that can cover any landscape to turn it into a winter wonderland. And no matter what's underneath, the snow can create a beautiful rebirth of the world we knew before. For such a lovely world can be transformed through an interlude including falling ice particles. This icy treat has provided many with the comfort of joy, for a landscape doused in snow is reminiscent of childhood and times of togetherness. When enjoying such a treat, whether we choose to catch the fluffy snowflakes in our hands or hold them on our tongues, it's the simple action of our snow-covered memories that makes us happy. It's as though these icy particles are worth the loss of mobility and touch. When the snow falls, it makes the warmth of others that much more important. We can come together to not only enjoy each other, but bask in the happiness of the fire and the warm cocoa that shakes the numbness from our fingers. It's the snow that gives the world a break, and for once, everyone can enjoy the little moments they miss together around the fire.
My name is Jen Austin, and I'm the scenic designer for The Mousetrap. My job is to analyze the physical space as described in the script and how the actors interact with it. Then I create a set that best represents all elements to further the storytelling. The set is what is creating the scene, so it's important to have a clear vision so everyone can be on the same page.
In talking with the director and analyzing the script further, we figured out the importance of making the set feel larger than life. We also wanted to highlight the mystery of utilizing a darker color palette.
The whole play is one huge mystery, so I thought it would be important to show that in the lighting. One way I chose to achieve that is to make sure that certain scenes are a bit darker and have more shadows compared to scenes where there is less danger.
As a prop master, I have to get creative to find authentic looking period pieces to fit within the budget. Sometimes it's cheaper to find an item that isn't perfect, but you can usually modify to look authentic.
In talking with the director, she wanted to pay homage to the classic murder mystery board game Clue. To do this, we assigned each character a specific color that matches their personality. From there, I assigned a key color for each character and researched images that corresponded with the time period of the play.
My main job is researching information about the time period of the play. I also answer questions that other team members have about the accuracy of their design choices. This show is unique because it is the longest running show. The Mousetrap opened in 1952. It holds the record for the longest unbroken run in London history.
The Mousetrap is about a group of strangers that come together in a guest house and find out there's murder on the loose. Because of an ongoing snowstorm, the guests are trapped inside a hotel.
When we were first looking at snow effects, the team was looking at proper snow machines, white confetti, styrofoam, and projection mapping. But ultimately we chose the bubble machine in the end. The bubbles fall in small clumps which look like snow. The machines fell right within our budget, and they have a great melting effect, which was a great plus.
I am able to create the sense of the snow in my design by filling this space with items typically found in the winter. Thick fabrics and dark colors help create this winter look.
In order to incorporate the snowstorm, the characters will have snow powder on the shoulders of their overcoats and hats when they enter the door.
I've considered putting snow on their hair when they first enter the house. I can also use blush to highlight rosy cheeks and noses to make faces look flushed and cold.
When the storm is active, I would need to make the light coming in from the window darker than I would on a regular day to create the sense of clouds and snow.
The director envisions a realistic soundscape, which means the sounds from outside where the snowstorm is are louder when the front door opens and lower away from when the door is closed.
The snowstorm is essential to the plot. It affects the storytelling by creating an ambiance that is now moody and dangerous.
The snow also adds this chilling atmosphere of the play. None of the characters know who the murderer is, which leads to everyone being distrustful, on edge, and cold, just like the snowstorm raging outside.
Hello and happy holidays. I'm your Dean of Arts, Dr. Stephen Cook. Thank you so much for tuning in and cheering on our students tonight. Our CSArts families and community members are an integral part of the success of our school, and specifically, our conservatory programming. We would not be able to provide such outstanding pre-professional arts training without your commitment and enthusiasm. After only 4 years, we are already witnessing how CSArts alumni are making their mark in the world. One of our outstanding former students, Brandon Karagosian, is here to share with you about an important holiday campaign.
Hello to my CSArts-SGV family. It is so great to be back virtually with all of you. I can truly say that my experience at CSArts-SGV shaped who I am today and made it possible for me to receive a full tuition scholarship to one of the best schools in the nation, Pomona College, an esteemed liberal arts college in Claremont, California. This was made possible and achievable due to the teachings, both academic and arts, offered at CSArts-SGV. Because of the incredible opportunities offered at CSArts-SGV, I am forever grateful for the experiences I have learned to carry with me through and beyond my years in college. I wouldn't trade the world for the time at CSArts-SGV, whether it was spending countless hours rehearsing in the dance studios or becoming a leader within my school community. The ability to truly know a faculty and staff that genuinely cares for its students without a doubt has changed my life. And I know that this is true for so many of my peers who are able to develop their dreams and passions in such a unique and supportive culture. In the spirit of the holidays and in support for our amazing school, I would like to encourage all of you to give to the Hearts for the Arts campaign. This campaign provides essential funding and opportunities for CSArts-SGV students in their arts conservatories, including instructional supplies, equipment, and technology, as well as the incredible master classes and enriching arts curriculum. Now more than ever, our amazing school needs your financial support as we navigate this challenging economic environment. I am so excited to share that a generous donor will match every dollar raised up to $50,000. Your gift and the matching gift will be allocated specifically to your child's conservatory. You have until December 31st to meet this match, but I encourage you to give right now. And if you're able to make a gift for $5,000 or more to the Hearts for the Arts campaign, a personalized plaque will be placed on a newly installed campus bench. This is such a special way to honor or remember a loved one, recognize a teacher, a student, a family member, or friend this holiday season. How cool is that? I am so grateful to have been able to attend CSArts-SGV. The school is committed to providing every student with amazing academic and arts education that I received. Please, if you're able to give, Go to sgv.csarts.net/give now and make a donation before December 31st. Your tax-deductible donation is an investment in the next generation of artists and scholars. Thank you in advance for your support.
Everything in life is special. Maybe right now, in this moment, it all seems like a blip in time. But someday, we'll look back fondly on this moment. We'll remember how it felt, the people around us, where we were, the joy we shared together, where we smiled and were truly at peace. We'll miss it, and for a second, we'll reminisce and wonder if we could go back. There are, and always will be, millions of moments like this. But for me, the most special moments are found in the most simple of places. I just have to close my eyes and I'm back, sitting by the fire on a winter night, my friends by my side, laughing and telling stories, spending the entire night just enjoying each other's company. I can hear my friends' laughter over the sound of a crackling fire. And even though the chilly wind is blowing and the night is long, there's always one more joke, one more smile to share. There's always another story to be found. Swapping stories and anecdotes as the fire roars, ignoring all of our worries and cares just for this little moment, is a feeling I'll always treasure. Maybe now we're far apart, but those stories are what brought us together, and they'll keep us together in the cold months to come.
Winter, a season of warm welcomes and generous gatherings. Days and nights spent with family and memories shared from generation to generation. Winter, a season of reflection, of satisfaction, of accomplishment, and all the things accomplished over the year. The troubles overcome, steps climbed, and changes put forth. Winter, a period of rest, to recover and relax, and to prepare for the next year. In winter, a time of carefree celebration, children unwrapping gifts with innocence and hope, with their parents lovingly watching over them. Although no such gathering is possible now, the spirit of the season remains steadfast as a constant of unity and care. As a school, an institution, a center of solidarity, the best school in the universe. And it's only natural that we continue to carry on with the spirit of this season, with innocence, warmth, grit, and all. It is only in such trying times that we truly appreciate the beauty of togetherness.
What a special evening, and thank you so much for joining us. Before we close, I want to take a moment and express my appreciation for the CS Arts Foundation Board of Governors, the Board of Trustees, the Georgia Unified School District, President's Circle, and members of Encore for their continuing support of CS Arts-SGV. I would also like to thank tonight's honorary sponsors, Edison International and the Max H. Gluck Foundation, as well as presenting sponsor, Sino TV, for making this production possible. Thank you also to Descanso Gardens for allowing us to film our event on their beautiful grounds. Finally, thank you to all of our teaching and administrative staff for their unwavering commitment and care for our students each and every day. A reminder that we would be so grateful for your support through the Hearts for the Arts holiday campaign. You can give online, knowing that every dollar given is matched up to $50,000. So please, be generous in your support of these incredible kids. On behalf of everyone at CS Arts-SGV, we are wishing all of you a very happy and healthy holiday season.
Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, God is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, Lord, and dale, down in the town, gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here, ding dong, God is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. All of the sun, dawn, and island, their joyful tone to every home. Hark on the buzz, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, glad is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, Lord in the dead, telling the tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here, ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling.